4 weeks out from World Champs, come and join me for a day in the life of a self-employed father of a 2-year-old who thought becoming a professional sprinter was a good idea at 35. The day starts just before 5, where we wake up and have an existential crisis about why we thought this was a good idea. Then, because we're old and everything hurts, we do some activation and body work. Then I wake my best friend Mr. Ralph up for his morning walk. We're both getting pretty old and we've got bad hips, so we need this in the morning. Then it's breakfast time. 4 eggs, generally scrambled, 3 bits of toast, protein shake, maybe a little bit of juice just to get us through. Once I'm done being fat, it's time to make Nola her breakfast, a mixture of berries, some toast, yogurt and milk. Then it's time to get ready to head into the office because Nike has still yet to sign me to $1 million deal. I know, I don't get it either. Quickly make a coffee before doing the worst part of my day every day, which is dropping my daughter at daycare. I bloody hate it. Then it's time to commute to work, and obviously being 35, I put on the Divorced Aussie Dads playlist and listen to nothing but Nickelback and Creed the whole way. I then arrive at my beautiful Aussie Home Loans office I work out of, and we set about the day. Then, after some meetings with some clients in the morning, we have morning tea, which is always some oats, banana with some honey. Then it's back to work because Adidas have still not signed me to $1 million contract. I know, I don't get it either. Then every day we have a pretty standard chicken, rice and vegetable lunch. Quickly make some liquid carbs for the track session later before heading into the Tasmanian Institute of Sport, where I see my sports psychologist Sammy, where we're trying to overcome my imposter syndrome so that I can perform best under lights. Then, boom, we're off to the track, where I meet up with the absolute wizard Kirsty, a quick warm-up before doing some 60-metre max velocity work. For this, we do some 60-metre run-throughs and some assisted high knees with a 1080 machine. Basically, what this training does is it forces my body to run with the mechanics that they're meant to. Here's Kirsty explaining that I just hit a PB over 60 metres. Then we're off home, pick my daughter up from daycare, have dinner, and then take part in my favourite part of the day, which is playtime with Nola, where I have about 50 imaginary cups of tea, play with a bit of Bluey, a little bit of hide and seek. Then, once I'm able to get her to sleep, it's time to head upstairs, grab my Cryo Remedy ice sleeve because I'm an old man and my knees hurt all the time. Then it's time to make tomorrow's lunch, with shock horror going to be exactly the same thing I ate today. Some late night body work to stretch and loosen us up. Then we jump back onto the laptop to make up for the time we lost during training because Puma are still yet to sign me to $1 million contract. I know, I don't get it either. Then the day's done, time to make a cup of tea, a little bit of honey before hitting bed, waking up tomorrow and doing it all again.